Hello, Knights and viewers everywhere.
Okay, we're gonna just rip off that band-aid and address the elephant in the room.
We've been flooded with messages asking, where's Knights News? And when we say flooded, we mean like 3 very inquisitive emails.
Nevertheless, that's pretty darn good, considering I didn't even know the Knights News had an email.
So true. Well, the real reason we haven't had episodes is that we've been tied up in a legal battle after an attempted hostile takeover by Nickelodeon.
Sure, it sounds great to have SpongeBob and Jimmy Neutron hosting Knights News, but we weren't kidding when we said that things got hostile.
We're legally prohibited from saying anything more, but we're excited to get Knights News up and running again.
That's right, because we have the news that matters to North. As we walk the halls to classes, sometimes we like to play a little game called What's Their Story?
We choose a couple of knights we don't know and just make up a random backstory for them.
Past people have been everything from international spies to goat herders.
Why do we always give them a southern accent?
It's just more fun that way.
If you want to get the real details on people around school, I suggest watching our stories by our reporters.
Like our first story from Hillary, Jocelyn, and Amber.
I do declare.
Have you ever been injured during a sport and had to see the trainer?
Let's go get a student's story on their recovery process,
as well as Caitlin's point of view.
Let's go check
it out.
Are you?
My name is Grace Watchke, and I'm a senior.
What sport do you play?
I play volleyball.
And what was the injury you got while playing volleyball?
I ruptured my ACL and I tore my meniscus.
Okay. Being injured, how has it affected your mental state?
Definitely not positively. It was a pretty rough time mentally for me, just because like volleyball was my everything, and then one day it was just gone. And it took a while for me to like recover mentally from it.
And what was the process of recovery like as a whole?
It was like 7 or 8 months of PT I had to go through, like 2 to 3 times a week. And just like kind of PT at home too. So just like rigorous physical therapy and stuff. And none of it was easy. It was all really difficult stuff. And I would not want to go through it again.
Did you have to do PT with like the school at all?
I didn't do it through the school. I did it through like another like company and stuff.
I'm the head athletic trainer here at Grays Lake North.
All right, and our first question is, how do you impact a student's mental state while injured?
So being injured is hard for anybody, particularly athletes that, want to be participating as much as possible. It's always been my goal as an athletic trainer to treat an athlete not just as an athlete, but as a person. And I think when athletes know that, I think they realize that I have their best interests at heart and that I'm able to help them through the whole process, whether it be dealing with the actual injury, but also like dealing with the being away from your sport and dealing with the pain, dealing with the everyday difficulties of being injured.
And then our second question is, what's the process in your mind when someone gets hurt on the field?
A particular sport or just in general?
In general.
So I think the first thing is always like calming the athlete down, is that I think it's scary no matter if you've been hurt numerous times or this is your first time. So my number one goal is to get the athlete to stay calm and to be calm and to keep other people around them calm, because sometimes when other people are freaking out, that actually makes the athlete that much more aware of what's happening and then that much more upset about what's happening. So I try to do that and keep them as calm as possible, and then assess what's happening. Is there something urgent that I can't move them right there then and there, or is it something that I can move them and then do a further evaluation, kind of off the eyes of everybody else, and then be a little bit more private and away from the crowds and everything like that.
Thanks for tagging along and getting a good insight on a student athlete's and an athletic trainer's process on recovery.
Don't be afraid to get checked out by an athletic trainer for a healthy recovery.
Stay tuned for our next video. This is
J
and
H signing off GNHS-TV.
Science is an amazing thing.
In just the past 10 years, we've had the first image of a black hole,
Evidence of water on Mars.
detection of gravitational waves,
It was in this spirit of scientific discovery
that Henry, Jordan, and Adrian asked Mr. Rogalski for help with a science experiment.
The results were explosive.
What up, Knights? I'm Jordan Connor.
I'm Henry Linderman.
And I'm Adrian Hernandez.
And today we're going to be getting fizzy with Mr. Rogo. So let's go.
Let's do it. Yes.
All right, Mr. Rogo.
Okay.
Take it off, man.
Kick it off. So what we've got here is a solution of Diet Coke, which as part of it has carbonation in it. That's carbon dioxide that's dissolved into solution. And what Mentos will do, something to do with the fact it has little pockets in here, is it allows that carbon dioxide to rapidly come out of solution all at once. So when you open that Coke, in fact, when you just did and kind of off gas, that's some of that carbonation coming out. That tingliness in your mouth when you're drinking it, that's that carbonation that you're not tasting but feeling. And that's why when it goes flat, what's happened is all the carbon dioxides come out of solution. So when we drop these in, what's going to happen is all that carbon dioxide will come out very quickly instead of slowly.
Why don't you show us
Okay.
right now how it goes?
Oh my gosh.
All right, that's pretty cool. Now let's do one with the lid on.
That was only 3.
Why don't we try
Should we
it?
do one with the lid on?
All right, so here.
You gotta do it real quick.
Yeah,
How
how
you
we-
drop it in? Here. I'll do it.
Ready? We'll drop in like, drop in 3.
All right, ready?
No! Alright, we got it. Wait, hold on.
I can't believe that worked.
It's like solid. Here, move. Look, you just run.
Oh, wait. Oh
Never
my
mind.
god! What a fail!
Okay, so it doesn't move more. After.
This one's still bubbling.
It just
Yeah.
like goes in like a slow motion.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of carbonation in there, so it's going to take a while. When I've done this in the past, I forgot I'd made a little funnel, a paper funnel. I dumped a whole bunch in there, and I got it to shoot like almost as high as the building. But
Oh, dang.
yeah,
So it'd be
Well,
better
nice.
if it was like concentrated in there.
yeah.
Now we see what happens, and we thank Mr. Rogo for teaching us how this goes, because we had no clue. We had no clue at all.
Thank you, Rogo. Thank
All right, no problem, guys. All right, let's clean up.
All right, Knights, I'm Henry,
I'm Adrian,
And I'm Jordan.
and that's our last segment of the semester. Have a good one.
Peace out, Knights.
It's the plants. They've already infected my friends, my family. I don't know what to do anymore. They've taken over the government. They've taken over everywhere. They've started creating mushrooms. They're acting like antenna, and I don't know what they're communicating to, but I don't understand what's going on.
Logan, is that you?
No,
Are you spreading your stupid conspiracy theory again?
it's true!
Dude, you're crazy! Don't listen to him, he's crazy. But anyways, we're gonna be interviewing people about their craziest conspiracy theories.
It's true! So what conspiracy theories do you think are real?
That pigeons aren't real, and I say that because that weird little look they give me when I'm walking in the park. Like, you know what I think it is? I think bread also isn't real. You know, and I'll tell you why. When you give a pigeon bread, it's like giving it energy. But since pigeons aren't real, why would bread be real? You see what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
And they give me that weird little look, and they're always looking at me, trying to eat my food. You already know it's just those people's controlling the birds. They're like hungry. They want some bread.
Maybe we're all robots and red is just like energy pellets.
That's exactly what it is. And also, the moon landing was fake. I'm just saying that right now. You know why? The flag was waving in the video. There's no air in space.
So, what conspiracy theories do you believe in?
I think the Earth is flat.
Actually, the Earth is not flat. It's actually a pyramid. Let me explain. The triangles are the strongest shape in the entire universe. We use it all the time in architecture, like steel girders, buildings, and various other things. We use triangles all the time. It's taught number 1 in engineering school that triangles are extremely strong. Why would the Earth be any different? It's just ridiculous to assume it's a very weak globe. I digress. But anyways, you might be asking, where do all the ends meet and why we found them? we have, it's the Bermuda Triangle. It's so simple. It's been there the entire time. Why else are all the ships and stuff going missing? Because the government doesn't want you to know about it. And who has been controlling the government? This is such a simple answer. The Illuminati. They're literally triangles. It's so simple. Why has nobody thought of it? It's the triangle. The Earth is simply a triangle. Because, it's just mind-boggling how no one has found this out yet. I don't understand how nobody's realized this. Anyways.
We apologize for the inconvenience. It seems like some crazy guy just took over our broadcast, so we're just going to end this segment right here. I'm Matthew. This is GNHS-TV signing off.
I'll show you!
Who are those guys?
No idea, but they seemed a bit unhinged.
Oh, would you look at the time?
This night's news flew by.
Don't worry, we'll make more.
I'm Logan Wisniewski.
And I'm Matt Peklowski.
We're so back, Knights!
1, 2, 3.
Have you ever had someone walk up to you and ask a question that seemed out of nowhere?
It's funny you asked that, because the other day I was in line in the grocery store, and the cashier asked me if I thought Joe or Steve was the better host of Blue's Clues.
That is random.
And no! I'm sorry.
No worries. Yeah.
It's going great.
Have you ever had someone walk up to you and ask a question that seemed out of nowhere?
It's funny you asked that, because the other day I was in line at the grocery store, and the cashier asked me if I thought Joe or Steve were the better host of Blue's Clues.
That is random.
And the guy right after that...
We're back. So back.
No!